我と少し遊ぼうぞ。我に任せよ。我と少し遊ぼうぞ。
こんばんは、皆さん、クロネコです。Okay, I am going to go through about Veldora, and he is from the Tensura or Reincarnation Slime. Yeah, whatever you call. And then even though he is a dragon, but then in this game, he cannot transform into the dragon. Yeah, it is only this human form. And then some of his skill power is depending on physical attack and magic attack. But mostly it's depending on the physical attack. And before I go through about him, I recommend you guys start the video from time to time to read carefully the description or listen to what I say. Okay, let's go. Okay, next is about his normal attack. It is a straight attack and only relies on his physical attack status. And the damage is and next is about his main ability. And then for this skill, very good, super good, without any skill usage. Yes, but the dual cost is 500, cannot be reduced. Yeah, so this is the only weakness. But then it will greatly increase his HP, physical attack, magic attack, and reduce dual cost to 0 for fighters. And what's more, the skill buff cannot be removed at all. But after when he uses this skill, his jewel will become 0. Yeah, no matter what. So basically you need to find a way to recover his jewel so that he can use this skill again. And of course, if you are using auto, he will be using this skill if his jewel is enough. Yeah. And before I go through about these attack skills, I will start with this one first. It will activate if he is using any one of this skill. Yeah. And it will recover his jewel and without any skill usage. Yeah, as you can see, all 0 except for this one. Yeah, this one by default is 0 usage. But during the next 2 turns, this skill will not activate. Yeah, so beware. Yeah, so try to make use of this skill so that he can easily activate this skill. Yeah, super buff. And next is about this second skill. It is a 4-hit single attack with property of critical, stun status. Yeah, so this skill is quite simple and also quite good for PvP. And the damage is and for this third skill, it's a moving area attack with CT half, property of critical, and greatly increase his speed for 2 turns. Yeah, this is also pretty good so that it will be very easy to get to his next turn. And then the damage is and for this fourth skill, it's a very powerful single magic attack with property of critical, Alchemist Crush, and also increase his all attack, critical damage for 2 turns and can be stacked for 2 times. Yeah, so basically this skill is nothing but damage. Especially with the help of Alchemist Crush, the enemy will have more damage over turn. Yeah, and also reduce the enemy physical attack at the same time. Yeah, so it's also very good for PvP. And if you master his 5th gate, this skill usage increase to 6 and also increase this buff to 3 turns and can be stacked for 3 times. Yeah, so basically more and more damage, especially for the raid boss. And then the damage is and for this last attack skill is an area attack with property of critical and Alchemist Crush. Yeah, so this skill is very good for most of the quests, especially it only targets towards enemy. Yeah, very good. But then the jewel cost is 120. Yeah, not so cheap, so beware. And then the damage is and next is about his sub ability. And for this first skill, he will move towards any empty location with all elemental resistance grading up and status immune for 1 turn. Yeah, this is very good, especially the moving range is 6. He can easily move around the map, no problem. But this is only exclusive for manual, so beware. And for this second skill, he will give all your allies within the map all damage shield for 1 time within 2 turns. Yeah, so this is not so bad for PvP, but it is also exclusive for manual, so beware. And the dual cost is 80, and you only can use 1 time. Yeah, so beware. And for this last skill, he will move towards the enemy with strike attack, property of critical, and ignore the ratio ability and knock them away by 5 square. Yeah, so this skill is not so bad actually. And then the damage is and then for the other side ability, I think this one is quite good. He can inflict some of the status attack. And what's more, all of these attack skills are non-type. Yeah, basically he can enhance the type resistance, except for all defense. And then for this one, I think nothing much. Yeah, even though he can inflict stun status and HP drain, but still nothing much. Yeah, so basically either this one or this one. Yeah, up to you. Okay, next is about his Reisou Skill, which is very good because of this one. Remove the dragon weather effects. Yeah, usually the dragon weather effects cannot be removed or override. Yeah, he has the ability to override. Very nice. And then he himself will have maximum HP plus 10k dual regen. And everyone else, including your allies, will have the speed debuff. Yeah, so basically, it will be very easy to get to his next turn and repeat until the weather effects gone. But then, please remember one more thing. Even though he has the ability to remove override the dragon weather effect, but then it can be override again with the dragon weather effect. Yeah, so basically, especially for arena, please make sure that the enemy use the weather effect first before him. Yeah, if he use this weather effect first, it can be override very easily. Yeah, so beware. Okay, next is about his ratio ability. This will activate if the enemy is using physical damage attack, and there's a property to reduce the damage to 1. Yeah, this is very powerful, very good. But if the enemy is using magic damage, it will be useless. Yeah, so beware. And then for this one, will activate before the enemy's attack. He will have the status immune before he receives any 1 damage. So this skill is very good for those enemies who can use attack plus status 2 in 1. But this will not apply to non-attack skill. Yeah, like for example, just status attack. This will not activate. And then the shooter range is only 5. Yeah, so this is not so suitable for the long range attacker. It's only for the close range. And this skill will recover his jewel when he receives any types of damage. Yeah, so if you guys want to use his super buff from very early stage, yes, this is a very good choice. Especially if you are using auto, yeah. And next is about his support ability. And if you master his second gate, it adds extra all attack and further increase a bit magic attack with physical attack ready up, accuracy and critical rate up. Yeah, so please equip this passive by default. Very good. And this passive is also very good. He will auto revive for 1 time per match. Yeah, basically it's quite similar with Ouroboros, but then Ouroboros has the maximum HP debuff. This one doesn't have any debuff. And after revive, he can use the weather effects another 1 more time. Yeah, so basically he can use 2 times. Yeah, very nice. And this passive will increase his physical attack, speed, and jump plus 2. Yeah, so this is also very good for him if you want to have more damage. And then this passive will increase his maximum HP and charm resistance. Yeah, this is also quite good, so basically you can switch around with this second support ability. Yeah, but then this is a compulsory. Okay, next is about his mementos. As usual, limited from the 5-step banner, but it's a guarantee. So if you guys have the gem, try to get these mementos if you can. And then for the leader skill, it greatly increased the HP and then also increased the attack. Yeah, very good actually. And for the group skill, mostly it's increased his overall attack with critical rate. Yeah, this is very good. And then if you max break these mementos, it add extra or attack. Yeah, minor upgrade. And for the visual ability, he will have the HP regen for 10% per turn. Yeah, this is good. And if you fully max break these mementos, he will have additional dual regen and can be stacked for 5 times when he using any attack. Yeah, so this way, it will be even much more easy to hit 500 jewel. But then, after when he use the super buff, this jewel regen will be reset to 0 again and repeat. Yeah, so beware. Next is about the gear equipment. This accessory you can hunt from the ES quest. And then it will increase his master HP, strike and magic attack a bit. And then for the weapon ability, it is an area strike attack with property of critical. Yeah, so basically this skill is a very simple attack. But then the dual cost is 300. Yeah, it's considered a lot. And then the damage is and this accessory is from his mementos. It will greatly increase his attack, this too, and then speed and wind attack. Yeah, so try to get his mementos for the sake of this status up. Yeah, very good. And this weapon ability is also very good. It will greatly increase his strike and magic attack until he uses any 4 attack skill. But at the same time, it will also increase his skill dual cost. But if you guys use his super buff, all of the jewel usage will be 0. Yeah, so this really doesn't matter if you use the super buff. But then, this skill is also exclusive for manual. Yeah, so beware. And let's say if you guys don't have his mementos, I think this accessory will be the good alternate choice. Because it will also increase his attack, this too. And then with silent resistance. And then with this dual regen buff panel. Yeah, so this is also quite good for him. Or anything else that is increase his attack will be good enough. And this accessory is from Nimuru Mementos. And then it will increase his master HP, initial jewel, dex, evasion and slash attack. But then he doesn't really need this evasion and slash attack. And even though this accessory also increase his master HP. But if you guys decide to switch this accessory with something else, yeah, you can actually go ahead. Because this accessory is really nothing much other than the weapon ability. Yeah. And this weapon ability is also very good. It will permanently increase his physical attack, physical defense, magic attack, magic defense and dex. Yeah, so that's why I say this might be a good choice. More damage, more defense. Or maybe you can equip with this accessory from Melee Mementos. Even though this speed is useless if you have this accessory. But then it will increase his direct resistance, dual gain and strike attack. And you can use the weapon ability. Increase his speed with dual recover. Yeah, not really that bad actually. And if you guys don't have his mementos, you can equip with this Ultima Muffler from the Ultima Limited Mementos because of the HP regen. Or maybe Star Moon Armor from the tutorial quest. Yeah, up to you. Or maybe you can equip with this accessory from the Gear Summon. Also increase the speed, dex, and critical rate. And with the weapon ability. Yeah, this critical rate also quite good. Or maybe this accessory from one of the events, it will increase his elemental resistance and accuracy. Yeah, even though it will reduce the evasion, but doesn't matter. And then with the HP recover. Or maybe you can equip with this accessory with the status resistance. Yeah, up to you, really. So conclusion is this. Thank you for watching this video. See ya, sayonara.
大船に乗ったつもりでいるがいい。彼に任せよ。 ンしたな。我と少し遊ぼうぞ。待て。我と少し遊ぼうぞ。我と少し遊ぼうぞ。我の勝利は初めから決まっていた。
世界を照らす光ともうこの場は私の有利な状況。見逃さない。もらえない。俺の力あんたに理解できるかな。ってるやついる？いねえよな。私は止まらない。ぶっ潰す。世界を照らす光と消えない。私は止まらない。
大船に乗ったつもりでいるがいい。
私は止まらない。
我と少し遊ぼうぞ。我に任せろ。
最善は俺の真の力を見せるよ。俺の力理解できるかな。少し本気だ。もうこの場は私の有利な状況。俺の真の力を見せるよ。
我と少し遊ぼうぞ。
俺の力あんたに理解できない。
我はまだやれ。我と少し遊ぼうぞ。
やるじゃん。ここで言われねえよ。
我と少し遊ぼうぞ。
なんでだ。
我に任せろ。
俺の真の力を見せてやろう。俺の真の力を見せてやろう。お前は俺を舐めすぎだったな。任せて。
気負ってるやついる？いねえよな。
大船に乗ったつもりでいるがいい。
ボスブラック終焉を。最善は俺の真の力を見せるよ。
言われねえよ。
俺の真の力を見せてやろう。
我と少し遊ぼうぞ。我に任せろ。
増やして受けるから早く引いて。俺の真の力を見せてやろう。まだやりたいことがあるのに。
我はまだやれ。我と少し遊ぼうぞ。
俺の真の力を見せてやろう。
我と少し遊ぼうぞ。我に任せろ。我の勝利は初めから決まっていた。